Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BUCS Big Wednesday. This is 100 years of British University, the centenary year for BUCS Big Wednesday. The University of Nottingham was one of the 10 founding universities in 1919, and our event partners today are Kukri and Outgoing. Massive thanks to them. The University of Nottingham are the host university, and it is the second year in a row that this event is returning to Nottingham. The indoor sports today are being played at David Ross Sports Village, and there are 14 sports ranging from squash to water polo, fencing, table tennis and lacrosse. There's going to be a total of 52 fixtures today, and the championship fixtures are the top tier and will determine the best university in the country. The trophy fixtures are also on today, which are the second tier of university sports. Seven sports today are being live streamed, including hockey, football, basketball, volleyball, netball, badminton and squash. All live streams can be found on BUCS Facebook and YouTube. You can follow the action on social media all day using the hashtag BUCS Big Wednesday. So today in the Women's Championship squash final we have Nottingham versus Edinburgh. And there's once again a massive thank you to our event sponsors Kukri and Outgoing.
Well done.
So we're currently waiting for the commencement of the Women's Championship squash final. Shouldn't be too long, just 10-15 minutes, and then the action will be underway during a short event.
And like explosiveness as well. so Nottingham ladies. Not, Edinburgh ladies. Nottingham ladies. Nottingham men. Newcastle men. Right, well, welcome everybody to the medal ceremony for the trophy finals. Congratulations to all 4 teams from each of the final. Well done. Thank you very much to the University of Nottingham for hosting. Splendid facilities. Well done. Cost a lot of money. Well done. Thank you for that. Thank you for our volunteer. And thank you to our referees and markers for sterling work. Thanks also to Cookery, who are the BUCS sponsors, and Outgoing, who are the day sponsors. They have a little stand at the front desk, so make sure you say hello to them, please, and thank them for their contributions today. So we begin with the ladies' final between the University of Edinburgh and University of Nottingham. Nottingham just shaded it, so well done to them. So I can invite Edinburgh up first, please. And the winners of this year's trophy final, the University of Nottingham. Judged by me, so completely. So, Emma Gill. presentation. We would invite representatives of our referees, our 2 referees that are here at the moment, just to come forward, and we have a little token for you to say many thanks. So Ellis, if you'd like to call me down. University of Newcastle and the University of Nottingham. Some good matches there, some good squash playing. Well done to both teams, both have reached the final and a good final. Nottingham ran out winners, well done to them, but I'd like to invite our losing finalists, Newcastle, to come down and collect your medals. through to the end. We will present the medals at the end of the ladies. So we won't wait till the end of the medals. So, introducing our fifth group. From the University of Nottingham, Joseph Barker. University of Edinburgh,
Was that your question? What was the story? 3-1. To go. I lost the game. What's the problem? Yeah, I did win. I lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Nottingham stuff. Yeah, go. It's just Nottingham stuff.
Is that better? That's fine.
Oh my days, I don't recognise you.
I'm going to move on.
Is anyone going home afterwards so you can take my bag home?
Why is your bag?
So I picked it up from the library. This isn't really going very well. See, from here, I just have a question. It's actually so good at this. It's amazing. What time is your shift? Jodie, what time is it from? I'll take you there. Jodie, what time is your shift from? Just me, I'm going for dinner.
You might want to change this.
Hello and welcome back. Sorry for that short delay. We now have the fifth string match of the women's final on BUCS Big Wednesday. We've got Nottingham in green and Edinburgh in red. Players are just warming up and the match will commence shortly.
BUCS Team Squash Championship 2018-19 Championship Final. Fifth string match.
So it'll be Nottingham to serve first. Love all in the first game.
Edinburgh to receive. Best of 5 games. Love all.
Nice volley there from the Edinburgh player. 1-1. Lovely kill from the Edinburgh player. Even start so far. Excellent use there of the trickle boast from the Nottingham player. Both players taking their time, getting used to the conditions on the glass court. Out of court.
3-2. Down. 4-2.
Very tight work there from the Edinburgh player. Leaving the Nottingham player with no chance. 3-4. Oh, slightly lucky nick there. Point to point. 7-3. The Nottingham player really taking advantage. There's a lovely counter drop shot from the Edinburgh player. 4-7. Can she make her way back into this first game? Well straightened. Excellent length there from the Nottingham player, really putting an opponent under pressure, forcing the mistake. It's down, the Nottingham player has a 5-point advantage, and we'll be looking to close out this first game relatively comfortably. Very fortunate nick there to set up 6 game balls.
Now, 5-10. Game ball.
It's 1 game ball saved. And the Nottingham player rewarded for an excellent length, a solid start from Nottingham. They take the first game 11-5.
Nottingham lead, 1 game allowed. Ball.
So into the second game we go. Nottingham lead, 1 game to love. Excellent work there from the Nottingham player. Nicely finished off. Short, low kill. No, leaving her opponent with absolutely no chance. Once again, excellent length hitting, either forcing the post with an opportunity, leaving a nice, easy, straight drive. Commanding advantage for the Nottingham player, 5 love. Terrific width once again. Oh, very unlucky. Right idea. See if the Edinburgh player can mount a comeback in this second game. Commanding advantage here for the Nottingham player. 6-1 she leads. Really good squash being played here from the Nottingham player, fully in command of this second game.
2-8.
Once again, the error from the Edinburgh player, setting up 9-2, just 2 points away from taking the second game. It's wonderful combination squash. Tight serve, leaving the loose ball and easily punished. And that's game. 11-2 in that, fairly dominant from the Nottingham player. She leads 2 games to love, and we'll be back in the third game. Welcome back for the third game of this first match of the Women's Championship BUCS Big Wednesday final. So far it's been very plain sailing for the Nottingham player, fully in command. Birmingham player Gemma will be looking to mount the Edinburgh player will be looking to mount a comeback. She's made a good start in this third game. Really good straight work there from Josie, the Nottingham player. 1-1. It's an excellent shot there from the Nottingham player. Good use of height, followed by a short low kill, cross court. Should be looking to close this out in 3. Fortunate there for both players. Tight nick. 4-2, the Nottingham player leads. So unlucky from the Edinburgh player. Just couldn't quite finish off that volley drop. Excellent squash there from the Nottingham player, taking time away from her opponent with the volley. 6-3 she leads, just 5 points from victory. And it's been a dominant performance. Double bounce there, lovely boast from Josie, the Nottingham player, edging towards victory.
7-4.
Excellent squash there, a tight shot, forcing the loose cross court, easily punished. 8-4, 3 points from victory. It's a lovely counter drop there from the Edinburgh player. 5-8, she'll be looking to try and get back into this third game, force it into a fourth. Down there. 9-5, just the 2 points required for the Nottingham player to take this opening game in the 5th string match for the Women's Championship final. The error from the Edinburgh player sets up match ball for the Nottingham player, and it's been a fairly comfortable performance so far. Been really impressed with the length game, and there we go. 11-5, straight sets victory, 3-love for the Nottingham player, and his 5th string match in the opening game of this BUCS Big Wednesday Women's Championship final. Stick around, we'll have the 4th string match coming up very soon. So, welcome back to this BUCS Big Wednesday Championship final match. This is the first string after Nottingham took the fifth string 3-love. It's Hannah Ramadan of Nottingham, who is a scholar and has been playing on the World Tour and is from Egypt. So this game should be filled with lots of majestic shots, I hope.
BUCS Championship final, first string, Hannah Ramadan, University of Nottingham to serve, Georgia Adderley, University of Edinburgh to receive, best of 5 games, level. Down. And out.
Playing for Edinburgh is Georgia Adderley against Hannah Ramadan of Nottingham. Error from the Nottingham player there. 2-love, Edinburgh lead, strong start.
Yeah. 2-love.
And then Nottingham player on the board, really good work down that backhand side, forcing the error. Nice deep cross court. 1-2. Very tight there. Tight work there from the Edinburgh player.
3-1.
Strong start. 3-1 she leads. Excellent hard low kill there from Hannah. 2-3. It's been an even start so far. Both players settling in, looking to find their feet on this glass court. Slightly erratic there from the Edinburgh player. Wild swing, cross court, into the tin. That's a lovely, lovely volley drop on the forehand side. Loose ball, easily punished.
And out for all.
Out of court. Good rally there from both players.
5-4.
5-4, Nottingham lead. Great speed there from the Edinburgh player, but unfortunately just not enough.
6-4.
Cross court, excellent whip there from the Nottingham player. And there's another error there from the Edinburgh player. Hannah starting to take control of this first game.
7-4.
Terrific whip there from Hannah. 8-4 she leads, just 3 points from taking this first game. This first string match. Great defensive work here from the Edinburgh player. Hannah really putting her under a lot of pressure. Nice to see her play the ball there.
Nine
9-4 she leads, just 2 points from taking the opening game in this first string match on BUCS Big Wednesday. Tight work again. Drop shot just clipping the tin there from the Nottingham player. Edinburgh looking to mount a comeback in this first game.
5-9.
5-9 she trails. Well recovered from the Edinburgh player, slightly deceived by the hold of the Nottingham player, but in the end able to follow up with a tight shot in which Hannah was unable to retrieve. Just 2 points in it now as we enter the closing stages of this first game. Edinburgh really mounting a comeback in this first game. Costly error there from the Edinburgh player. 10-7 to Nottingham,
10-7.
game ball.
Game ball.
Excellent speed there. And that's an excellent squeeze there from Hannah from Nottingham. She takes the first game 11-7 in this first string match. Welcome back to this second game. I'm now joined by my co-commentator Shrivats. Shrivats, pleasure to be here and welcome.
Thank you, Rohan. It's been an honor to be here. It's a great sight to see Hannah playing. 1-love, she's up, started off the game very strongly, giving Nottingham the much needed lead in this match. Playing the ball really well, getting it back, pushing it deep into the corners. Yeah, that's a backhand drop she's been working on really well for the past few months. She is showing off.
That's a lovely, lovely shot from the Edinburgh player. Really under pressure in that rally, but finished off with a lovely backhand volley drop into the nick. It's been a terrific game so far.
Oh yeah, Rohan, Hannah is really pushing Edinburgh into the corners. You can see how she's using the diagonals of the court really well. She's pushing Georgia right into the corners, making sure that there is no chance of possible attack. Georgia is coming up very well. She's shooting the ball very well, trying to lob the ball, slow down the pace of the rally.
Height is definitely a really, really effective tactic on a glass court. Really gives you time to get reset and get back into the rally.
Oh yes, Rohan, because the ball is relatively slower than the normal courts, so it gives the much needed pace that you need to take off the rally.
It's a lovely, lovely squeeze there from Hannah.
Yeah, you can see how accurate her shots are. It's deep into the corner, or is it very tight, making it very difficult for the opponent, in this case Georgia, to get the ball up.
You see these top players always hitting within a few floorboards of the sidewall. You want to be really, really at the top of the women's game. Clearly really advancing women's squash in the past few years.
Hannah's been playing really well in this past few months. You can see
4-2.
how she's been pushing. You give her a center court shot, she's going to punish you really bad.
4-2 she leads. Fairly even start to the second game. Wow, terrific speed there from Georgia. Back in the rally. And really, really putting her under pressure here. She's still in it.
It's a nice retrieval for Georgia. She's trying to claim for a stroke, but unfortunately, Hannah was clear in the rally, and there's the case of no light in this case.
Rightly awarded there. Slight line to the right of the ball. Fair decision from the referee.
5-2, Hannah leads second game. She's looking very confident again in this game.
5-2.
On the other hand, Georgia looks very under pressure. Good start as well.
Yet again, tight work with the long drop.
Classic black backhand drop right into the corner,
6-2.
just like James Will's drop.
Been really, really impressed with how Hannah's come out and started the second game. Continuing it there with another tight shot. Just evidence of a hard practice over the few weeks leading up to this tournament.
Or it was up. Ron, what do you think?
It looked up to me, but let's see what the referees awarded.
8-2.
Yeah, that was up. All's good. 8-2. Hannah's backhand drop is really rewarding her in this game. She's literally taking 4 points just right off that shot, and it's been a winner every time she's played that shot.
9-2 she leads, just 2 points from victory. Make that one in 2 points from taking this second game.
10-2, game ball.
Second game has really been a contrast to the first game, in which was a very tight affair.
It's been very difficult for Georgia to figure out the strategy that Hannah is trying to apply on her.
She's not been allowed to play her own game. Hannah's been very much dominating the play. And there we go
You can
again.
see her backhand volley drop as well. The backhand drop from back of the court. is not giving her opponent a chance to get it back up. She was a little not so confident in the first game, and it gave Georgia an opportunity to attack and put her under pressure, which is why the game went on so long. But as time, we saw how she gained confidence, and she literally come on the top in the second game. So Hannah Weeks 2 games to love.
Taking that second game 11-3 fairly comfortably. Should be looking to close out it in 3 and be back to join us shortly for the third game.
Nottingham leads 2 games to love. Love.
Welcome back to the third game of this first string match. Nottingham leading 2 games to love.
Hannah trying to close this game, wrap the match up.
Trivets, how do you think Georgia of Edinburgh can get back into this game and start playing her own strategy?
I think she's playing too many balls to the center of the court, which is why Hannah's getting that open opportunity to just use and flex her muscles all around, getting it slide into the backhand corner. That's been a strong point, so the first target for Georgia should be to make sure that Hannah avoids that.
Stroke decision awarded there. Maybe slightly harsh, but failed to clear the ball. A fair enough decision from the referee.
No, it was very not harsh. It was so simple because it was right off the ball, and Georgia was right in front of Hannah, so
Terrific whip from Hannah.
accuracy at its best.
Leaving Georgia of Edinburgh with no chance. She's really going to have to change up her strategy if she wants to get any joy out of this game. And then we see the other side to Hannah's game, the
This
power.
was such a nice skill right into the corner again. Hannah has been really making such an efficient use of the corner run. Oh, that was quite close from Hannah.
Hannah thought she'd already won the rally. Oh,
That was perfect.
it's beautiful squash, really is.
Hannah's been on top of her game. She's been playing and studying full time, and that's commendable. With her game, she's still showing, because as a student, it's not easy to manage both things, playing professional squash and studying. But Hannah has been trying to do that, and we can see in this game how well she's been managing both of them.
Four-love lead for the Nottingham player. Really has been plain sailing since the end of the first game. Georgia really needs to change her strategy quickly. And there
That's
we
a
go.
nice trickle burst. That's what Georgia should do. Try and just not let Hannah gain at the top of her. Trickle burst, put her on attack.
Yeah, I think she needs to start using the angles slightly more, trying to start moving Hannah. She's very much on the defensive at the minute. Hannah the one in charge of most rallies. Georgia scrambling.
See, these top players try to always cut time by using volley as much as possible. There's a saying called hunt the volley, and it's always you use the volley as much as possible. And you could see how Hannah, though she was back of the court, back top left corner, yeah, she could use the back wall very easily it was going a very length right, but still she managed to attempt a volley for a burst, making sure that the other player was under pressure. And that signifies how well these players prepare for the matches out there.
Excellent speed there from the Edinburgh players, still in this rally.
Oh, that's a very nice nick from Hannah.
Slightly suspect.
Oh, that's an amazing. How did she manage to pull off that?
I think that's been rally of the day so far. That's incredible squash. Incredible.
It's an amazing shot from Georgia.
Shot of the month. Shot of the month.
Yeah, I
Wow.
credit you on that. Receive applause from Hannah as well on that.
It's good to see. Good sportsmanship. But then she is straight back again with a trademark backhand volley drop. (6-4). Not a lot in it after some really good defensive work from the Edinburgh player. She'll really be looking to take the next few points. There she goes. There's one. 5-6.
Yeah, I think the errors, Hannah has been forced into errors with the quality of game that Georgia is suddenly upped in this third game.
From a neutral's perspective, it's definitely great to see close, hard-fought squash. It's an unfortunate stroke to be awarded there.
And the ref was a little fair one, I think. Awarded that.
7-5.
7-5 she leads, just 4 points from closing out the game in 3.
It's a goal for a stroke,
Yes, left.
but it's been awarded that. I think that's the correct decision
Let ball,
because
that's fair
Hannah
enough.
was a little front of the wall. Georgia on the hand, a little back. Goes for that. It's a great cross-court volley drop.
Ball stays so short, leaving the Edinburgh player with absolutely no chance. I've been impressed though with Georgia, the way she's still fighting to the very end of this game.
Oh yes, Rohan. She's been really pushing Hannah to her limits in this third game, giving everything she has in a bag.
Just 2 points in the game. Really, really good work.
Drop this attack. It's really nice from Georgia getting back to the corner, forcing Hannah to play a loose shot and taking opportunity of that volley drop. Hunt the volley. She's been following that and
Textbook squash. Textbook squash.
textbook squash. It's very good.
Here we see again on the
yeah.
volley.
And it's been a let.
7-8.
7-8. Edinburgh right
fair
on
decision.
Nottingham. Head oiled, we'll say.
Not a lot in this game, just the 1 point. Lovely shot. Hannah fairly calling the ball down. 8-all. Closing stages of this third game. Could go either way.
What do you think, Rohan? Which way is it going?
I'm going to say Hannah's going to close it out. Still believe she's got the quality. But you never know. Georgia, I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia forced it into a fourth game. She's playing extremely good squash at the minute.
Oh yes, Rohan. I second you on that. She's been playing her shots really well. But again, it's the accuracy that's been taking Hannah on top, and that's the difference you see in the games. It's because of the accuracy that Hannah's been using pretty well.
Slightly lucky return there. Go on. Ooh, unlucky, unlucky.
That's a good try.
10-8. 10-8.
Game and match ball.
Yeah, it's been a thrilling, thrilling game. Really hard fought squash. Brilliant to see. Still fighting to the very end. Oh, it's very unlucky there. 11-8. Nottingham close it out in 3. What do you think of that game?
It was textbook squash, Rohan, as you correctly said. Hannah displaying very classic squash. More like James Wilstrop, executing that backhand drop and a volley drop amazingly well. You could see that how Hannah has been putting under pressure. I think she played more winners on the backhand drop than any other shot combined.
I agree,
And
yeah.
results has been paying off for Hannah. Her hard practice over the course of time, a few months, has been paying off. You could see that improvement in her game. And I think it's a great platform for her to set up before she turns pro in a few months.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a fantastic second game. Join us shortly for the third game. Currently, Nottingham lead 2 games to love. Should they take the next game, they will win the BUCS Championship trophy. See you shortly.
Daisy boy was jumping.
Okay, welcome back to BUCS Big Wednesday. It's the Women's Championship squash final. Currently Nottingham lead 2-0, having won the opening 2 matches. You're now joining us for the 4th seed match. Welcome back, Shrivats.
Thank you, Rohan. It's another starting match of what seems to be a very entertaining one. Libby starting over the crack of forehand nick into that corner.
Very casual.
I love the way Libby holds her position to the racket. It's very open. She has the face of the racket, allowing her to cut the ball really well into the corners.
I'm sure over the course of this game we'll see that come to her fruition. It's quite a deceptive hold, I think. Allows her to play many different shots. Fast-paced start to this game.
It's a good start for Libby. She's been playing her shots fairly accurate against Catherine. Errors. Catherine's been forced to make errors there. It's been a very tough game for Libby because she's playing her last ever time for the university. I think it's pretty much the same for many players at the Edinburgh team as well, and a few other players in Nottingham as well, because it's like you're playing quite a while for training tournament, and then it comes into all this one match that they'll ever get to play for the university. I think that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Quite a sentimental occasion. All the years of hard work. All comes down to this. If I was a player, just go out, enjoy it, play a game.
Yeah, I think
have a bit of fun.
enjoying it is the most important thing, because sport is always about enjoyment.
That's exactly why I play squash. Fun, enjoy it, love being out there, enjoy every single point, play it to the full.
Oh, that's an amazing boast. And thank you for that, Nick. Libby seems very confident with her shots. I told you, Rohan, her face of the racket has been giving her chances to play all these shots.
I agree. The ball seemed almost behind her there as she played that backhand boast.
Oh, yes. And it's 10-5, game ball for Libby. With no time.
Yeah, this game has flown by. Yeah, easy work there for
Easy work for Libby. Yeah, Rohan, I agree on that. More like a warm-up session for Libby.
Yep, she takes the opening game 11-5. Very comfortable. Hopefully, for a neutral's point of view, Catherine of Edinburgh will be getting back into this second game. Join us shortly. Welcome back to the second game of this fourth string match. Fairly comfortable start in the opener for Libby. What do you think the Edinburgh player needs to do to get back into this and really work her way back into the game?
I think Catherine should aim at giving very few loose shots to Libby, because Libby has been attacking the ball very well in the first game, and she looks to need to make Libby move more of the court, because I don't think she's moving very well in her court movement. So if you make use at the corner, as we saw in this rally, Catherine is going to come out on top.
Yep, that's a good start for the Edinburgh player. 2-love she leads. I think she's really got to start changing the angles up, as you see there. Lovely trickle bows. Not allow Libby to use her hold, put it to good use. Fall of a very contrasting start to this game. And Nottingham on the board, 1-4.
It's a nice one from Libby, but it hurt Catherine pretty hard. Ron.
Slight bit of contact, I think, there. Slight bit of contact. Might be a blood injury, I think. And players are just going to walk off court and make sure the player's okay. You never like to see that happen, but squash is a games. Tight areas. Players swinging. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Hopefully she's able to recover well and get back onto the court.
I'm very sure, Rohan, she's going to be back very strong back on court.
She started the second game extremely well. So hopefully for her sake, we get to see her back in action. It's excellent to see there. All cleared up. Catherine back and ready to go. And let's hope for her sake she can continue this strong start she's made.
That's the thing about sport, Rohan. You get hurt, you get back down, and then you push yourself to be back on court within no time.
Let's hope it doesn't affect her too much.
That's a nice tight shot from Libby.
Brought it back to 5-all from a 5-1 deficit. And I think that slight break in play may have come to her advantage, actually. I
Libby getting strongly back up from the initial loss she had.
6 points in a row for her now. Make that 7 with a strong forehand kill into the front left-hand corner of the court. 8-5. This game has completely turned on its head. Catherine's starting to get back into this. 7-8. Just 1 point in it as we enter the closing stages of this second game.
Nice cheer from the away team, trying to support the player as much as possible.
9-8 she leads. Definitely a chance here for taking this.
That's a nice boost from Libby, turning Catherine all around the corners.
Not the first time we've seen her put that shot to good use today. 9-all. Could definitely go either way, I feel.
It's a nice dribble from Catherine, but Libby's too strong on her shots. It's giving her a cane ball.
We're looking to close this out at the first time of asking.
Referee's called for a lead ball because he wasn't sure whether Catherine's shot was out or not.
Looked into me, but if the referees are unsure, that's a fair enough call.
Playing at left ball, please. Fire on. Go on,
10-9 to the left. Game ball. 10-9, game ball. 10-9.
That's a very accurate shot from Libby, and she wraps up the second game. After losing the first few points, she's wrapped it up really well to gain second game, extending the lead 2-love to Nottingham.
Welcome back to the third game of this fourth string match. Nottingham lead 2 games to love.
It's an amazing volley cross drop from Catherine, failing Catherine to retrieve the ball. Libby starting off very strongly again in this third game. 2-love, no time.
I definitely feel that Catherine has a chance. She did show some of her qualities in that second game.
I think that the way she's hurt might have affected her game. because we saw she conceded all the leads she had. Well, 7 consecutive points, but that's a very nice shot from Catherine.
Terrific shot.
Strong applause from the away team. 1-3.
Huge taxi there for the Nottingham player. Completely being sent the wrong way. Effective hold. And a simple stroke to be awarded there. 3-all. Very even start to this third game. Slightly fortunate shot there for Catherine, but point's a point in squash. Excellent shot there from Catherine.
Good attack.
Loose
Yeah.
return, punished.
I think that's what Catherine should look to do in this forthcoming part, is to attack more whatever chance she gets.
5, 6.
Libby will definitely be looking to close this out in 3 games. Casual play from Libby, but it's working for her. 6-all.
For Sarah, that's what it was her point, and she literally gave it back to Libby. And that's what one error that she needs to avoid.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Made that mistake. There's another error. 8-7. Libby leads just 3 points from closing out the victory for Nottingham and giving them the overall win.
Error. Libby should try and avoid these risks. She doesn't have to take any risks.
8-all again, like the second game, very tight, could go either way. Slightly wild play there from Catherine. 9-8, 2 points from victory for Nottingham. Very nice retrieval there from Catherine.
Catherine is trying to survive. That's a reverse post.
Put everything into this rally.
Libby is trying to play everything she has in the bag on this one. And that's an error again, it's forced. That's the championship ball for Nottingham. Libby coming out strong.
There's one match ball saved. Can she save another? Slightly questionable shots in this rally.
And this smash ball's been saved.
Surprised the referee didn't spot that one though.
No, I think it was a clear carry.
10-all.
Libby's hurt.
Couldn't quite see what happened there. She got caught.
I think it was her racket. It was Catherine's racket. I think it was the racket's hurt. Libby's hurt. not really sure what happened. Alright.
Two shorts going on. The referee coming down to the court.
Referee to have a word and clear out with Libby what's happening. Libby's trying to go for a slight medical break.
3 minutes. Another one. 10-0. Crucial stage of the match as well.
Yeah, it could be a crucial turning point in the game because we saw the last time it happened. Catherine conceded 6-7 points in a row, handing over the game to Libby. This time I don't know, Catherine has to keep her calm. Try to take advantage because she's on the opponent's side this time. It's Libby. So try to take advantage of that. And we're back to the crucial stage of the match. Libby taking a medical break. And she hurt her head a little bit.
Looks to be all sorted now.
Yes. No, I think it's a crucial stage of the match.
10-0. Could definitely go either way. Should the Edinburgh Pride take this game, should definitely in with a chance of victory. And that is game. I think that previous point with the injury for Libby was awarded as a no-let, hence it was 11-10 to Edinburgh, and then she's closed it out 12-10, 2-1.
Yes, Rohan, I told you this injury is going to be a very crucial
Could be a
stage
turning
in the
point.
match. Yeah, Edinburgh coming up, saving 2 match balls, 2-1. They're still trailing, so Kat needs to really up her game, not making any errors the way she was making in the first few games. Try and come up and cut the lead up. Looks like to be an interesting 4th game. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to this 4th string match. Catherine of Edinburgh saving 2 match balls in the previous game. Really impressive stuff from her. Do you actually think she can come back and close it out in 5?
I'm not sure, to be really honest, because Catherine is playing a very different game. Like some games she's playing really well, and other games she's making very easy errors. I mean, I must say, like we scored a couple of points in the previous game. She was literally right ahead on Libya, and she was making crucial, like, unforced errors that were giving her away the points that she literally had in her bag. So if she can take that back into the corner, like not make those errors like the way she's making it right now, I'm sure she can pull this off.
Been a very inconsistent performance, I've found, from her. But that can all change very quickly. One good shot, one good rally, could be a momentum changer.
I guess in squash it's such a game is that when you make an error or you make one bad error, it can change how you think about in the whole game.
Tight work from Libby. That's what she needs if she wants to close this out in 4 games. Really in the ascendancy in this game. 5-1, 6-1 she leads, sorry. Slightly off balance, out of position there, trying to play the post. Another error for the Edinburgh player. 7-2.
I think what players need to do is get the ball more back. They're playing too much on the front court, playing too many drops, posts, just quick drops.
Yeah, this turn's slightly scrappy, I think.
Yeah,
very
it's about
scrappy.
making the whole thing scrappy, not giving players enough opportunity to display the right skills. Like we saw in the previous games that Hannah was playing, and even Josie was playing, they're getting the ball back really well, pushing each other to all 4 corners of the court. But right now it seems that both players playing just to the front 2 corners.
I don't think the breaks have helped the flow of the game either.
Yes, the breaks have been a very crucial point. They're getting very consistent breaks.
Well, 10-2, here we are.
Again, now Libby has 8 match balls. It's a match ball and championship ball for Nottingham in this BUCS women's finals.
And there we
That
go.
is it. Nottingham have won for the 2nd time in a row. Hannah, Josie, Libby wrapping it up for Nottingham, making it easier for the players to come. Successfully defending the title against Edinburgh. It was a hard-fought battle in all games, but Nottingham has turned out to be the stronger team on the side. Do look forward for the upcoming matches. Stay tuned.
So we've had 3 games so far. We've still got the 3rd string and 2nd string matches to come up, despite the fact Nottingham have taken the title. See you then.
team, Haley Open Show Blower.
Welcome
Nottingham
back to
University
BUCS Big
Finisher.
Wednesday.
Catherine
Got the Women's
Allen,
Championship
Edinburgh
final,
University
Nottingham
to
having
receive
already taken the
best of 5
title,
games,
having won 3 love
Nottingham.
out of a possible 5 games so far. Joining us now for the 3rd string match. We have Hayley of Nottingham in the green and Katrina in the red of Edinburgh.
One love. Two love. Yes, left. Yes, left. Two love. And down. 1, 2. And down.
Don't see that very often at this level of the game. That's a lovely shot from Katrina, the Edinburgh player, sending her opponent the complete wrong way. Lovely hold. Great retrieval from the Notts player there. Followed by a lovely, lovely cross-court kill from Hayley. Hopefully that'll settle any nerves she has.
And down. 5-2.
Strong start from the Edinburgh player. 5-2 she leads. Well, that's 6-2. Very much dominating the play so far.
6-2.
Been very impressed with the performance so far. Reverse angle there from the Notts player. 3-6. Another squeeze there, appreciated by the opponent. It's good to see. Nottingham making their way back into this game. 5-6, just 1 point in it now. I think both players have settled into this match.
Yes, right. Yes, left. 5-6. Down. And down. 7-5.
Slightly high trickle burst there from the Notts player, but not punished by Edinburgh. Slight let off there.
6-7.
6-7. Tight first game, not much in it. That's a lovely, lovely volley shot from Edinburgh.
And down.
Loose ball from Notts. Punished.
9-6.
9-6 she leads. It's 2 games, 2 points from taking this opening game. Slightly fortuitous return of service there. Reducing the deficit to just the 2 points. Excellent, excellent both from the back of the court there. Really taking time away from her opponent, leaving her with no chance. Stroke ball awarded to bring up 2 game balls, 10-8 in the first. One game ball saved again with the bows, but a really effective shot on this court. Ball staying very short.
9-10, game ball.
Superb, superb drop shot there. Crowd really appreciating that one. Casually done, stayed so short. 10-0, and we go into 2 clear points. It's a very short forehand kill there from the Edinburgh player. 11-10, bringing up a 3rd game ball. And the error there from Nottingham, bringing Edinburgh take this opening game 12-10. Very close affair. Both players fighting hard, not much in it. I expect this game to go the distance. Join us shortly for the 2nd game.
Edinburgh leads 1 game to level. One love. Top up. And down. 1-0.
Strong attack from Edinburgh in the first game. Putting Haley into pressure right there. That's very nice to solve it. Right.
2-1.
2-1 to Haley. Haley told something the last game for the university. I'm sure she'd be looking to end in the high. Nice reverse post. She's looking confident in this game.
3-1.
It's a very nice shot from Haley, putting Edinburgh under pressure. For a let, been a let.
And out. 2-4.
2-4 it is.
Nottingham player will be looking to work her way back into this second game after conceding the very tight first game, 12-10. Could have definitely gone either way. But a good start here, 5-3, 2-point advantage.
Oh yes, Rohan. It's important for them to take it off.
4-5. Down. 5-0.
That's a textbook backhand drop shot there from Hayley.
And down. 6-5.
Getting low on the ball, cutting the ball in really nicely into that front hand, left corner of the court, leaving her opponent with no chance. But there we see a prime example of how effective the volley is in squash. Taking time away from the opponent, forcing her to go around. By that time, the ball's dead in the back of the court. Really, really good squash. And then we see again the volley.
It is, yeah. Hunter volley, as we always say, Rohan.
7-6. Down.
Does an amazing attempt. A perfect, what looked to be a perfect cross drop, counter drop.
Cross court nick, something like that.
It was going weak on Nick. Yeah. We have a fairly accurate shot.
I think to stop her putting the volley to such good use, I think the width needs to be slightly better from Nottingham.
Down.
Yes, I think
8-7.
getting ball more under the pressure. More length shots. Like that.
There you go, terrific length, leaving her opponent with no chance.
The length is I think it's the most underrated shot in the sport. People think sometimes it's the volley, but I think in squash it's the length. It's always allows you to play the volley, allows you to put the opener under pressure.
Creates the opening for the put away. Loose post there, not punished.
That's a loose trickle ball, was punished exactly the way it had to be.
9-8.
Hayley had so many ample options to play because it was a back wall which it was played.
I think she almost had too many options there, didn't
Yeah.
know what to do. It's unfortunate. And that brings up 2 game balls for Edinburgh player.
10-8. Game ball.
But like in the first game, Hayley did indeed save 2 game balls. So I won't be surprised if we see a repeat of that lovely boast volley there. That's just too tight.
Yeah. Game, third row, and rally. It's 2 games to love. Hayley has quite a job to do in upcoming games.
I just feel her length and width just isn't quite there at the minute. So she'll be looking to improve on that in the third game. Hopefully, for her sake, coming back and forcing it into 5 games. See you shortly for the third game.
Come on, Hayley. Let's go.
Welcome back to the third game of this third string match. Crowd really urging on the Nottingham player. Home fans rallying behind her. As you can hear, hopefully, lots of support for her. Let's see if she can get back into this match. She's made a good start. Oh, excellent retrieval.
Rally of the match, Ron.
Most definitely, yes.
That's a very nice drop.
And credit to the Edinburgh player there. Had her opponent under pressure several times, kept persisting, and eventually it's paid off for her.
And down to 1.
There we go. Textbook straight drive, hard kill, leaving her opponent with absolutely no chance. Strong start from the Nottingham player.
Yeah, Haley's just very strong in this game. She's got the much needed home crowd support.
4-1.
4-1, she leads. In our last ever match. Will it be a fairy tale ending?
Oh yeah, Rohan, as a player, when you're playing your last match, you always feel that you need to play your best and enjoy every moment, because, to be honest, you're never going to get that back. I mean, I remember the last time I played for Nottingham was against Oxford, played the BUCS match. I mean, it was so emotional, and I'm sure for Haley right now it's going to be much more higher because she's been here for 3 years. She's been playing on top of the game every single tournament.
Definitely want to end on a high. Superb counter drop shot there.
Yeah,
Incredible squash.
these players have suddenly upped the game.
5-3.
Opponent not expecting that shot there. Had me fooled, that's for sure.
Errors. That's what takes the game away from a player, and that's what Haley needs to keep in mind before she plays her shots.
Slightly erratic play. She just needs to regain her composure, go back to the basics.
Yeah, she being overconfident, and though she's doing very well, she should keep her calm out. Make use of the lob. Yeah, this is the lob. This has been putting under pressure. It looks like a very defensive shot. In some cases, it's very attacking.
Even though that did go out of court, height, I think, will need to be used by her if she is to find her way back into this match. Give herself time to reset, compose herself. 7-5, 2-point deficit.
7-5.
Yes, it is. Difficult to take the lead back, especially when you're playing under too much pressure.
But credit to the Edinburgh player. She's been playing extremely well. Been very impressed with her performance. That could be the error. That could be the turning point now. 1 point could change the whole game, the momentum of the match. Let's see if the Nottingham player can get back into this. Just 1 point in it now. As we enter the final stages of the fourth game.
That's a very nice shot.
Shot of the
That
match.
Nick,
for
yeah,
me.
shot of the
Shot of
match.
the match.
Wow.
Wow.
Second on that. Perfect Nick.
6.
No chance for any player to get that ball up. Back again.
That was dead. That did not bounce, rolled into the nick. But she's coming back strong. She's coming back strong.
7-8.
7-8, 1 point in it. Could definitely go either way, I feel.
It's that stage of the match.
That's an exceptional lob shot. Utilising height, as you said earlier.
She's been using her shots very well, especially the lob. She's been turning the lob from a defensive to an attacking shot, and that's paying her off. You could see her last 4 shots have been clear winners. She's lofting the ball very well into the back half a meter of the court.
Yes, sir.
Go for
9-7.
that.
Fair decision there from the referee. That's trouble, loose return, punished by the Edinburgh player.
10-7 match ball.
10-7 match ball to get Edinburgh on the board in this women's championship final match on BUCS Big Wednesday.
Edinburgh seems to be giving everything they have in the bag. Though they have lost the championship, this field they seem to never give up.
There's one championship ball saved. 2 more to go. Unfortunately, out of
And
4
that's
there.
game set match for Edinburgh. Haley gave all she had in her, and it's a crowd that's applauding Haley for her services to the university as a player, playing with top teams for the past 3 years. It's a great job done. We have the final match for the women's coming up. Colleen stars off for Nottingham, won last time again.
Ryan. Half time.
So welcome back to the 5th and final game of this Women's Championship BUCS Bigs Wednesday event. Currently, Nottingham lead 3 games to 1, with the 5th and final match due to be played. This is the second string match.
Colleen starting off very hard, right into the action. She wants to finish this fast enough. What do you think, Ron, about this game?
I definitely think Colleen goes into it as a strong favourite. Having seen her play in recent weeks on the PSL and generally training on court, she has been looking in fine form.
Yeah, Rohan, she's been playing really well in this past few months, working on the game quite a lot. She's got a few PS titles under her bag in this past few months. She got the PSA 10K at home. She played in France, where she wasn't the favorite, but she got right on top. She's been just breaking world top 30 in the recent rankings. She's been top of her game. And again, she's also playing her last game for the university.
Right side. 5 low. 5 low.
As to be expected, a very strong start here from Colleen.
Yeah, that's amazing retrieval from Colleen. Picking up everything that came her way, not giving any chance for opponent.
Yeah, I feel the Edinburgh player very much up against the odds here.
Hate love, that's what Colleen has been pushing her attack to. There's some unlucky for being Colleen. Karen needs to really push her way out of this.
Right side. Right side, please.
9 love.
A very one-sided affair so far. It was to be expected. Very strong second seed.
9 low.
It's 10 love, game ball for Colleen. This was point for
1-9 the score. Good to see Korean getting on the board. Good example of that was when the Canary Wharf player was 10 love down and the opponent served out. No one likes to be bageled, and it's not necessarily good to see. And it's always nice to see the opponent on the board. That is a gut-wrenching boast. Wow.
It's a crack off a shot. You look at her wrist movement, Rohan. It's there, and just
Quick
towards
snap.
the end, just twist it most. It gives so much deception to the open that it's very difficult for them to figure out what shots you can play. And Colleen again, pushing it back into the corner, getting back as an very easy shot. That's a volley, and all she had to do was strike it down to the top. That's so textbook score from Colleen.
Very, very comfortable first game there.
Yeah,
As to be expected, as we predicted.
it is. It needs no improvement in the game, to be honest. I couldn't spot
Faultless.
any mistakes from Colleen. For Catherine, I think she needs to just hang on there. Try to get the balls back, stick to basics, don't attempt anything.
Can't leave the ball loose. That was the standard that Colleen's playing at. The ball's
yeah,
dead.
you
It's gone.
You cannot run. The standard is Colleen's been playing at for the past few months. At that level, you cannot expect to leave the ball. You'll see that what happened right now was that Colleen just hit the ball into the volley drop corner, and there was no chance for him to get the ball back up. Yeah, this will make it more difficult for Catherine.
Nottingham lead by 1 game to love. Lovell.
Colleen back into the action.
Expect we'll see more of the same in the second game of the first game. Colleen looking to pick her opponent off. Very powerful player, I find.
Yes, Rohan, I agree with you on that. Colleen's been playing shots very flat and it's about back half a meter of the scoreboard, which is the ideal angle you could play for accuracy.
See again. Good length. Hold. There we go. That's too good. There's nothing you can do with that. It's a nice loft. Very well straightened. Very well straightened. Wow. That's very, very tight. Very tight.
That's the significance of a good player, Rohan. No matter how tough a shot you give them, they're going to get it back to you, and even in a tighter position, you get them back in.
It's a nice kill from the Edinburgh player. Colleen getting stuck behind her opponent. Double bounce there. Thunderous forehand from Colleen there.
Yes.
Really
again,
winding
again.
up.
Yeah, she's playing her shots very well, keeping it straight. The corner. She's been hardly using any other weapons in her armory.
Textbook cross court.
Yeah, that's correct, Rowan.
Excellent width, dying length, unreturnable. Surprising error there from Colleen, usually putting those away.
Once in a while, every player goes through some few errors. It doesn't mean you can keep making errors.
Edinburgh serving, 3-5 from the right.
Wow, amazing rally so far.
Rally of the match, Rowan.
Definitely, wow.
Amazing squash at this play out here. Colleen being at a full power, not playing any fancy shots, playing a normal chop and drive. You can see they had a rally of about 15 to 20 shots. Not one fancy shot Colleen played. Simply normal textbook squash, and we could see right there again. You give her a loose ball, she's going to take that volley and hunt it right there into the corner, giving no chance for you to take that ball back up.
Good retrieval from the Edinburgh player. Still in this rally.
No
No
let
let.
given. I think that's the correct call. Go on.
Maybe slightly on the harsh side, but again, the ball did stay
No,
very
the
short.
ball was too into the corner. It was too tight. There was no chance for Catherine to have gone from where she was to the ball. 8-3. Colleen cruising.
It's a superb use of height. Once again, illustrating the effectiveness of height in squash. Opponent pinned in the back corner. No shots available. 9-3, just 2 points required to close out the second game. With 10-3, game ball.
Game ball for Colleen. Colleen looks to be in a hurry, and and she wants to wrap this game really fast up again. Another strong display of squash up there. Four 10. 6 match balls. Sorry, 6 games balls to save. Next game.
Reverse
for
angle to
Nottingham.
finish.
Colleen leads 2 games to love. Nottingham leads 4 matches to 1 against Edinburgh in these finals.
Nottingham, they lead by 2 games to none.
15 seconds. Go, Gary.
Okay, red ready. London lead by 2 games to love. Level.
Welcome back to this women's second string match for this BUCS Big Wednesday Women's Squash Championship final match. It's the 5th and final match of the event. Currently Nottingham leading 3 games to 1 and leading 2 games to love in the final second string match. So relatively routine so far for Colleen. Very much in control of the rallies, not allowing her opponent to play her own game.
2 love.
Excellent adjusting there from Colleen. Lovely cross-court drop shot.
Right. Go on, Charlie.
Tight work here from both players. There we go. Once again, Colleen pinning her opponent in the back right-hand corner with the use of height.
Hand up. One five.
That's an excellent return of serve from Colleen there. Very well straight and leaving her opponent with no chance to get around. 6-1, very much in control of this game, and that's a sensational shot. Really is. Getting low on the volley drop, punishing the loose return of serve from the Edinburgh player. 7-1, just 4 points from closing out this second string match.
Hand up. 8-3.
Very nasty injury there, just hope player's okay. Looks to be okay. It's good to see her back on her feet. Like quite an impact that. Both players having a laugh.
9-3.
Looks like she's okay.
Okay, Gary. Come on, Gary.
9-3, just 2 points from victory. That's a really good squash there from the Edinburgh players. Fighting to the very end.
4-9. Let 5-9.
And that shot there brings up match
10-5.
ball for Nottingham.
Match ball.
10-5, 5 match balls. And that's a lovely, lovely way to finish off proceedings here in the Women's Championship final on BUCS Big Wednesday. So Nottingham winning the event 4-1. And it's been a real pleasure to be up here commentating. We've seen some excellent squash on display today. Really, really well played to all the players. Thank you to our match referees as well, our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in to this women's match. We will still be there's still the men's championship final to come, so stick around for that, and we hope to see you there. Thank you very much for tuning in.
What was the